Padmavati, to describe her as a historical character is partly true, partly wrong. It is true in the sense that it is true in popular and social imagination. It is not a reality as far as the historical incidents are concerned. I must tell you that Alauddin Khilji attacked Chittor in 1304, and at that time there are two accounts, two books which came out about that incident. One was by Amir Khusro, another was by NAYAN Chandra Suri. Now both these accounts do not mention anything about Padmavati or that Alauddin Khilji came to attack Chittor because of Padmavati. These mentions are not there. Now in 1540 what happens? One Sufi saint, Malik Muhammad Jaisi, he writes a beautiful novel called Padmavat. Why was Padmavat written by Malik Muhammad Jaisi? Now Jaisi, as we know, most of the Sufi saints are of the spiritual variety. He picked up an incident that Alauddin Khilji attacked Chittor. From this he links up Padmavati, and he wants to show in the novel that power is futile. Basically, Alauddin has all the power, but he can't get a queen of his dream. And secondly, Padmavati, a soul had its own power to liberate itself. So she commits jihad. That's a beautiful message of this whole novel. Now after this particular story was picked up by the bards, local bards, Lok Geet, what we call it in Hindi, and it became a part of the popular folklore. On one side, people feel that history is being distorted, but what is being distorted? As far as Padmavati was concerned, she was not there at all. There was no unified kingdom at that time, even in Rajasthan or even in our Maharashtra. The unified power of Rajputs or Marathas, these are all illusions. I mean, these emerged over a period of time, and there was a battle for power even within the royal families. They did had power rivalry within their own clan also, within their own family and within their own area. It's not that just because they were Rajputs or they were Hindus, so they were having a unity. As far as Rajputs are concerned and Mughals are concerned, there was a great amount of alliance in the later period. And in that also, the first one, the founder of Mughal dynasty was Babur. Babur was invited to come to this area by Rana Sanga, a Rajput king. Why Rana Sanga called him? Because Rana Sanga had a battle with Ibrahim Lodi and they allied. So this is how we see that these alliances in the history were on the issue of power, not on the issue of religion. And the alliance was cemented by some marital relations. So Hindu Muslims had alliances also and they had fights also. But these alliances were more between Mughals and Rajputs. And here the main example is because of the proximity of Rajasthan to the center of power which happened to be in Delhi. Today, how this thing comes into be, I must say that this whole historiography has been presented along the religious lines primarily by the British historiography. History is not picked up from the epics or novels. History is picked from the accounts of the courtiers, travelers, or the king's dictates. Many people are telling that Rajputs are being taunted these days, that oh, you were so coward, that your women you had to marry to the Mughals, you surrendered in front of the Mughals. But it was not like that. Actually, these power alliances had a different basis. We cannot look at past through the present prisms where we think Hindus on one side, Muslims on one side.